Welcome back to the channel, Aces. Legendary singer Tina Turner died today at the age of 83. Rolling Stone once named her one of the greatest singers of all time. And you know what? She absolutely was. She was an icon. She was a legend. She was one of Oprah Winfrey's favorite artists and Beyonce, and of course, who could forget the amazing performance in her biopic from Angela Bassett that played her life on What's Love Got to Do with It. But she was mostly known for her really sultry voice and string of platinum hits. Okay. So today on the official Facebook page, because there was some conflict, I guess, or, just fact checking to see if she really passed or not. But today on her official Facebook page, it states, "It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of Tina Turner. With her music and her boundless passion for life, she enchanted millions of fans around the world and inspired the stars of tomorrow. Today we say goodbye to a dear friend who leaves us all her greatest work, her music. All of our heartfelt compassion goes out to her family. Tina, we will miss you dearly." And we absolutely will. She was born Anna Mae Bullock on November 26, 1939, in Tennessee, and she began performing at a very young age. And as a teenager, she immersed herself in the local rhythm and blues scene, all like the juke joints and the Chitlin circuit. Like that's where she got her big start. And of course, she was discovered by her ex-husband Ike Turner in 1956 with his band called the Kings of Rhythm, and she became a part of their act under the stage name Tina Turner. And so together they recorded hits in the 1960s, including A Fool in Love, It's Gonna Work Out Fine, I Idolize You, River Deep, Mountain High, which is one of my grandma's favorite songs. Proud Mary was my favorite Tina Turner song. They got married in Mexico in 1962, 2 years after the birth of their son, Ronnie. And in 1971, their cover of Proud Mary became a hit, and the song that she wrote, Nutbush City Limits, also climbed to the charts in 1973. Then, she went on to release 2 solo albums while she was still a member of the Ike and Tina Review. Tina Turner Turns the Country On in 1974 and Acid Queen in 1975. She actually divorced Ike Turner in 1978 after many years of physical abuse and infidelity, in her own words. So in 2018, she opened up about the abuse publicly. In an interview with the Sunday Times, she said that there was violence because he had this fear that she was going to leave him, and because of the drugs. The other women, because I didn't love him the way that the other women did. She says the other women weren't so bad, but it was the constant, abuse and ill treatment. She also opened up about this about her marriage in, both her documentaries, What's Love Got to Do with It, as well as her 2021 self-titled biopic called Simply Tina. And let me just say right here that I absolutely feel like Angela Bassett has been robbed of her Oscar many times. But she embodied the queen of rock and roll essence of Tina Turner throughout this entire film. Like, this was such a captivating moment in time. I mean, she was the perfect physique, the perfect age. And it reminded me of Denzel Washington when he played in Malcolm X, just how good and brilliant their performances were of our beloved icons who have passed on. So, continuing on the ABC's article, it says, following her divorce, Tina Turner released her third solo album entitled Rough, an album of blues and disco cover songs with a rock influence. And she continued to perform with stars like Rod Stewart and Chuck Berry. They performed in hotel ballrooms and clubs all around the country. But it wasn't until September of 1984 when she achieved her first number one on the Billboard 100 that said, well, the title track, What's Love Got to Do with It, right? So that was her biggest hit, and rightfully so, because it was number one on the Billboard charts. That song earned her a Grammy in the year 1985. And then in 1985, she starred along Mel Gibson in the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome as the character Auntie Entity. The film was a global success, and Tina Turner received NAACP Image Awards for Outstanding Actress in her role in that movie. As a part of the film, she also recorded two songs, We Don't Need Another Hero and One of the Living. And One of the Living earned her a Grammy Award for Best Female Rock Performance. And I mean, her right here performing with Beyonce is iconic, right? I feel like Beyonce is the Tina Turner of our generation. Or no, I shouldn't say that. Tina Turner is the Tina Turner of our generation, and Beyonce is the Beyonce, but they're both powerhouse women who have, survived, infidelity from their marriages and has amazing vocal songwriting, just creative performances and presence in the music industry. They're amazing, iconic. And when Beyonce did Proud Mary here, it was just a joy to watch them perform together. So Tina Turner's career continued to skyrocket following Mad Max, with the singer performing with Mick Jagger and then publishing her autobiography entitled I, Tina. She got her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And that began her Break Every Rule tour, which began in Munich. Then she sold out her tour in 1989. And in 93, that's when the movie came out with Angela Bassett. What's Love Got to Do with It? And she won a Tony Award in 2020. And in 2018, she actually won the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. That's huge, huge. I mean, without Tina Turner, it says we would have no Beyonce, we would have no Rihanna, we would have no generation of Black women performers who transgressed all sorts of musical genres. And without Tina Turner, we would have no, reclaiming of Black women's sexuality in the context of rock and roll. And that quote is from Daphne Brooks. She's a scholar of popular music studies and Black feminist literature at Yale University. So I'm so grateful for everything that, Tina has given us through her music. She also released her third book in 2020, entitled Happiness Becomes You, a guide for changing your life for good. And if anybody can speak on changing their life for good, it's Tina Turner. In April, she told The Guardian that she wanted to be remembered as the queen of rock and roll and as a woman who showed other women that it's okay to strive for success on their own terms. She is survived by her children, Raymond Craig, who she shared with Raymond Hill, and Ronnie Turner, who she shared with Ike Turner. She's also survived by her sons, Ike Turner Jr., Michael Turner, who she adopted from her ex-husband. And she will be forever remembered as an icon. And happily, she got remarried, to Erwin Bach in 2013, and they moved to Switzerland. And before she died, she had the business acumen and the mindset to, sell her music collection, sell her image basically, and just really live out the rest of her life in blissful peace in Zurich, Switzerland, which Switzerland is beautiful. I've never been to Zurich, but I did go to Switzerland, and it's really a gorgeous place. And I'm so glad that, even though the beginning of her life was really rocky, she worked her behind off, literally, to make sure that the rest of her life was surrounded by love and peace, and that she didn't have to worry about, anything financially. An icon, a legend, and you will be missed. You are simply the best, Tina Turner. You guys drop down in the comments, let me know your favorite Tina Turner song or movie or book or, any of her artistic endeavors, and I will talk with you later. Take care, Aces. Bye.